Isn't selling organs for research a good thing? That's this week's challenge, and here's what they say. Even though abortion is wrong, isn't selling the tissue and organs to further medical research a good thing? Are we at least making something good out of a bad situation? Well, I'd say the quick answer is no, and I have a few thoughts as to why that's the case. First of all, generally speaking, I think yes, it is a good idea to try to make something good come out of a bad situation. I mean, if you get in a car accident, your car breaks down, and you go to try to repair it, and you find out that actually, you know what, the cost of repairing it is far greater than the whole value of the car, you might say to yourself, well, I'm in a bad situation. Let me just go ahead and donate my car to charity. Maybe they can sell the parts and use that money to serve needy or hungry children. Okay, so you've made something good out of a bad situation. Okay, generally, I think it's a fine principle. But notice that situation, that bad situation, was created unintentionally or by accident. Okay, it wasn't done on purpose. So, for example, if I was to secretly take sand and pour it into your gas tank, and of course, then your gas tank or your car takes up the sand of the gas and destroys your engine. And I say, oh, hey, well, you know what? You have a bad situation now. Why don't you go ahead and sell your car and use that money to help needy children? Well, you wouldn't be like thanking me for that. You'd slap me, right? Because you'd be like, well, you just did a wrong thing, and now you're telling me to try to make good out of that situation, okay? So that's significantly different than when something bad happens to your car unintentionally or by accident. Now, the children that are being killed at Planned Parenthood are not volunteering their organs, right? We already have an adult organ donation system, and it is voluntary. Adults can sign up to be a part of that program, and in the event that they die, not are killed for their organs, but in the event that they accidentally die or just die naturally, their organs can be used for donation purposes, okay? But that's not what's happening with Planned Parenthood. These are innocent human beings that are being killed and then having their parts sold for medical or scientific purposes, which is a completely different thing. In fact, Planned Parenthood is collaborating with women who are facing crisis pregnancies and helping them to kill their children. Okay? This isn't making something good out of a bad situation. This is just doing something bad. Now, to put this in moral terms, we would say you shouldn't use an evil means to achieve a good end. And certainly there might be cases in which you're facing a moral dilemma and the woman's health is in jeopardy based on her pregnancy, and so you might make some different decisions in that case. But that's not the case that we see what's happening here in most of the cases of Planned Parenthood where they're killing innocent human beings. In fact, according to Planned Parenthood's own data, over 99% of abortions that occur through Planned Parenthood are not occurring for moral dilemmas where the woman's life is in jeopardy. They are happening for purely elective reasons. And so, for example, it wouldn't be moral then for us to round up a homeless population and to do experimentation and scientific research on them, killing them, and then using their body parts or their remains for some sort of scientific purposes. And in the same way then, it's not moral for us to also kill innocent human beings through abortion and then take their body parts and use them also for medical purposes as well. So the reason this challenge fails is because it twists the idea of what it means to make something good out of a bad situation. You don't intentionally create a bad situation in order to make something good come out of it. Rather, that bad situation has to come as a result of an unintended consequence or an accident, all right? You don't intentionally create it. And because this challenge twists that notion, this is why this challenge fails.